does the world look like around the project?
Before I do a project, I always do something I call a concept Bible with different chapters of like creative concepts. And to see a lot of those concepts come to life and even be brought to a different world was really cool. Not every director is able to kind of bring a lot of my crazy ideas to the real world. And it was cool to see you guys really take it to the next level.
I work with hundreds of artists. Only a select few have had the foresight or the vision to create that sort of Bible for themselves, because a lot of time they rely on a team. Where did you get this from?
4 years ago, I was talking to a really good friend of mine, Jesse Boykins, and he's creative director for fashion brands, for other artists that I really like. I was asking him, like, what's his process before, he puts together anything? And he says, you have to put it on paper. He showed me a deck pretty much that another really big artist did for their entire world. And I used some of the prompts and added my own prompts and my own creative flair to like that perspective, and started creating my own decks that I could go into corporate meetings with. I think when you're working with a label, you can try to explain the world, but that's something that can be forgotten. I feel like when people have a cheat sheet that they can look back to say, no, this is the world. If you look at this reference, if you look at this color, if you look at this font style, this is where he's trying to go. Let's all kind of lock in, giving them the responsibility to make my world for me in a situation where they have about like 200 other artists to work with, I think isn't the smartest way to play the game. I think it's better to have a direct objective, and then like from there, we can all build on it.
Leon Thomas is a great artist, and he's definitely having his moments in his time right now. This is a really dope idea to go into the project with a quote unquote concept Bible of what does the world look like around the project and around the album, around the sound. Like, what is the world you're bringing people into? Especially if you're on a label or you're on a roster, there's a lot of other artists, a lot of other people that are being invested in with the focus of whatever company or label you're working with, and it takes time away, and their vision might not be your vision. So by saying, hold on, here is the vision, here is the Bible of what the concept of this project is, it's a dope way to stay aligned and to make sure you as an artist get your vision across and realized. And that ties into the knowing yourself and knowing your perspective. Like, he even goes into font styles. What colors do you want to use? And this is all new for me with being an artist whose creative space tends to be more in the audio realm. It's always, okay, what does it look like as well with social media, and you have to have visual representation and branding. So I think a concept Bible is a really dope idea before you get into a project. Some great insights from Leon Thomas.